Hello, traders. Good morning. Good morning, traders. How are we doing? This is Democracy Day. Welcome to Morning Market Review. My name is Emmanuel. Let's do a sound check here. Can you guys hear me? Good morning. So get to the chat room. Let me know whether you can hear me. Get to the chat room. Those of us joining us for the first time, please. This is our Morning Market Review, which we call MMR. So we do this every trading day, Monday to Friday. I mean Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. One solid hour of market analysis, which will try to give you the market direction, tips and tricks on how you can navigate the market profitably, or how you can drive the market profitably. Like we do here in Rally Trade, we drive the market. So guys, that being said, I'm reaching from the beautiful city of Port Harcourt. And so, like we always do, we try to look at Forex Factory first. Let's see the news events that can impact the market, right? So that you can position yourself adequately on the profiting side of things, okay? So it's always good to look at the fundamental website before you start your day, right? It gives you a very good start. So it's very simple. There are several websites you can use for that. But among them, the popular of them all is Forex Factory. Okay, so you can also use Trading Economics, tradingeconomics.com, right? For fundamentals, you can use MyFX book, very popular also. You can use the legendary investing.com website. So you just type on your browser www.forexfactory.com. So www.forexfactory.com. So you're joining me for the first time. Welcome, welcome. We always have new persons joining us, right? So let me share my screen. I think what's the responses here? Do we have? Okay, yeah, you guys can hear me, right? I'm reading your comment right now. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. You can all hear me. So today is Democracy Day. I hope we are all enjoying the day already. The day is just beginning, and I'm sure most of us we are home or will be at home for today. So let me share my screen just a minute. So guys, please check. I've been able to share my screen. For some of you, it might load slowly, but you will certainly see my screen. So please check whether you can see my screen, please. Get to the comment section, type FF Forex Factory if you can see my screen, please. Okay. I think I'm seeing some comments already dropping, so let me check. You guys can see my screen. Thank you very much. A lot of comments here. So you can see my screen. So this is today being Thursday, the 12th of June, 2025. Okay, so these are the events we have for today. So largely enough, this is what you see in other websites, right? Largely enough. So this is what you see up to 90% of the time. So you always see the same thing, okay? So the date, the time, of course, the currency of the news, the impact, very important. So for today, 7 a.m., we have a great gross domestic product, right? On the Great British Pounds, right? And that information came out negative for the UK economy, right? Negative. So it came out bad. So that means we should be expecting some weakness in that particular uh, currency, right? Should be expecting some weakness. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, I don't know if you guys can still see my screen. Let me share my screen again. Looks like so check whether you can see my screen again. So so that's already passed because it's 7 a.m. and this is already 8 a.m., right? It's already passed. This particular news is already passed. So the one we have next is 1:30 p.m. Okay. So that's for PPI, purchasing. So that's for PPI, producer price index, right? So change in the price of finished goods and services sold by producer, excluding food and energy. So this is for PPI. So we have CPI, we have PPI, right? So when we have CPI, it's a great day. When we have PPI, it's a good day. So that means a good day is better than a good day. I mean, CPI moves the market better than PPI. Okay, so but whatever it is, it's equally an high impact news, right? High impact. So that means it has a capacity to impact the market greatly. It has a capacity to impact the market greatly. So don't just turn a blind eye to red news, right? Red news are high volatility news. So for today, 1:30 p.m., guys, we'll be having a producer price index, right? That's a core month on month release every month. So very simple. We have the PPI itself. So this is the core, this is the PPI, and of course we have unemployment claims, right? Unemployment claims, those filing for unemployment benefit, all by 1:30 p.m. So by 1:30 p.m., if the dollar is weak from now to 1:30 p.m., of course, we should be expecting some kind of strength or some kind of reversal in the dollar. We should be expecting that. Should be expecting that. Should be expecting that. Okay. So, but then we're going to switch to the chart so that we can uh, analyze all of that. So then, of course, which other one again? There is no other high impact news for today. So basically, you do more of your technical analysis, and of course, you will do well. Okay, you do your technical analysis, you do well. You do well when you do technical analysis. So I will switch my screen again. Let's look at what the chart is telling us. So right now, I want to switch my screen. So to check, I've been able to switch my screen. So this is a USD index. So check, please type chat if you can see my chart, please. Can you just type chat for me? So just type chat if you can see my chat, please. Okay, you can see my chat. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. So let's start from the USD index. Let's see what's up with the index for today, okay? Just a minute. Let me try and refresh my index. So guys, this is USD index as you can see right here. This is today now, right? This is 12 June. So this is USD index. So this is 12 June. So yesterday, breaking today, we got a move downward, right? So this is a move actually downward. So so you come here whenever you want to analyze the dollar, only the dollar, right? So this is analysis on just the dollar. So we saw the dollar on a range for some days. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 for a 4-day range. And of course, it did a spring, right, to clear these lows. And of course, it actually still moved towards that down path. So that's one characteristic with the market. Even if the market is going in your direction, it will first scare you away from that direction, right? First carry away for that direction. So actually, it still moved downward, as you can see, right? Of course, so this is purely a downward movement. You can see this is purely a downward movement. So the dollar is kind of down for now, right? But if you watch, since we have some news, that news may just pump in some strength to the dollar. So after this movement downward, you notice it stopped at this support level. So I can draw something like this and call it my support level, right? As you can see, right? So that was where I stopped. So that means it was the support that held the price, right? So it means away from the support, the market can move even down further. Just a minute, please. All right, let's continue, please. So this support actually held the price from even going down further. So and like we always do in trading, if there's a support holding the price, okay, that's actually a low price. One of the characteristics of support is that it offers traders low price. And when traders see low price, they try to want to jump in, right? Because low price is very attractive, I can tell you. So that's why we are started seeing some bullish formation, right? So the market is already giving us some bullish formation. The first bullish candle, the second bullish candle. Of course, if you do candlestick math, that becomes it's about to form a bullish engulfing there, right? So, of course, it is by the end of the hour, that's when you know that whether it's actually engulfed it or not. So, but then we normally expect this to happen on the support, right? Because it is a support, it's a low price, traders will start banking on, hey, it's going to turn from there. So, of course, if it turns from there, we'll be expecting it to clear out this high, right? It's either clear out that high, then go back to test this resistance again. So, therefore, it can do something like this for us and clear that high, take out that high, becomes a shift in market structure, do a retracement, then of course, go back to this point, right? So we're expecting this kind of move, right? Otherwise, if it breaks the support, then of course, USD index is going down to hell, guys, down to hell. But I don't see that happening. I see the support holding the market, right? So therefore, I'm trying to say I see some kind of strength, some kind of strength, right? Some kind of strength. So I'm seeing some kind of strength returning to the dollar for today, from now to maybe when we have the news, and even after the news, right? Um, so keep an eye on this one, guys. So that will be for USD index. So now let's do Euro USD, right? So concentrate more on the currencies for today, right? So let's do Euro USD, especially the one of the reasons why we analyze USD index is so that we can use that analysis and touch most of the major currency pair, right? So you use one analysis and touch most of the major currency pair. And of course, we'll start from the one that has to do with dollar, so that this information we have gotten on the dollar right now, that the dollar has fallen right quite all right, but then it got to a point, it got to a support level, a strong support level for that matter, because we are already seeing it trying to prove a point, right? So that means strength might just be trying to come back into the dollar. So okay, so let's start from Euro USD, guys. So Euro USD, very quick raw market analysis here. We try to look at what the market is telling us. We don't look at we don't do yesterday, so just look at what the market is, right? So you analyze the chart for what it is, for what the chart is telling you. So if you look at this chart carefully, you always want to analyze, look at the left-hand side, right? You always want to look at the left-hand side before you do your analysis, okay? So if this is today, guys, one of the easiest way you do analysis, you look at the left-hand side. So today is 12th of June, as you can see right here, 12th of June. So the left-hand side is just yesterday. Your immediate left is yesterday, and of course, we also have yesterday being 11th June. Of course, then we also have 10th June. Then we have also 9th June, right? So that's one way you do analysis. Remember, analysis of the left-hand side. So if you're joining us for the first time, what we're trying to do here is market structure analysis, or if you like technical analysis, and that's simply analysis of the left-hand side, right? So to tell what will happen at the right-hand side. Very simple kind of analysis, guys. So if this is where we are right now, you look at the left-hand side. Hey, what is happening? So the first thing we can deduce from here is that looking at the left-hand side thoroughly, some days ago, the market was on a support, right? It was actually rocking the support, right? So, okay, it stayed on that support for some time. Then gradually we saw some bullish movement. The market started breaking structures to the upside. By that I mean, so we have relatively equal highs here. And I told you, whenever the market form relatively equal highs, is actually a market. I said that the last time. Don't know whether I'm talking too fast, so, but for you guys, I want to trust and believe you guys are following. I hope you guys are following me. So the last time we said, whenever the market give us relatively equal highs, that REA is actually a price magnet, right? It's actually a price magnet. So that means the price will be drawn back to that area. So let me just click. Wow, but this one is big. Oh, hey. So whenever you see, let me use maybe 12, right? Okay, beautiful. So whenever you see relatively equal highs like this, so REH relatively equal highs, don't forget, right? It's actually a price magnet. So see what I mean? The price move up to this level, guys. Are you guys following me at all? So if we have one single person understand what I'm saying, just get to the chat room and type I understand, then I'll continue. So the market move up to this level, right? It stopped here, it moved down again, move up to the same level again. So that's relatively equal high. So if you watch, it's even 1, 2, 3, right? It's even 1, 2, 3 levels, right? So that means if this is actually a price magnet, it means the market will be attracted back to that area. So guess what happened? So it came down very well to do what we call a spring, right? Or if you like a stop hunt. So the market cleared these lows, right? Because it wants to go up, so it has to clear the low. Because it wants to go up, it has to clear the low. Do you understand that statement? So if the market wants to go down, it has to clear the highs. So always look out for that sign as one of the signs, right? For the market to move in a direction. So most of the time, if the market wants to go down, guys, you guys, nobody's chatting me. What's happening? I said, get to the chat room, type, I understand. Otherwise, I just have to start again. So if the market wants to go up, it has to clear the lows. If the market wants to go down, it has to clear the highs. So you're raising up your hand. I say you just drop message there. I'm trying to cover up a lot of things here because So it actually okay. And your Chuku, thank you very much for saying that. So where's again? Engineer Izu. Okay, Izu, I'm seeing you for the first time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, this is the first time you're chatting with me. So it actually cleared this low before going up. But if you watch, it went up to clear these highs, right? So that means it was attracted to this level. So that being said, doing that equally, we now have a shift, right? So the market is trying to shift upward because now it now have a new high, right? So the market created for us a new high, guys. So if the market has created a new high, so what can we call it? Let's say a new high. So the market has created a new high for us. So that new high being created is a sign, right? It's a sign. It's a sign of a gain of momentum. So that means Euro US is just gain momentum. So once you see that the market has gained momentum, it means you want to now take trade in that direction. So of course, gain momentum to the upside means you want to now start looking out for buy opportunities. Okay. So since it's gain momentum to the upside, the next thing to do is to look out for buying opportunity, guys. Buying opportunity. Buying opportunity. So Mr. Kende said I should go over it again. Oh goodness. Okay, fine. So what we said is that Euro USD is on an upward trend, and by that you have to look at the left hand side. So today being, I'm trying to go over it again, Kende. So please listen carefully. So today being 12, left hand side means left hand side is just yesterday, right? Left hand side again is just yesterday 11, day for yesterday 10th, 2 days before yesterday, that would be 9. And so that's where we are right now. So we said the market was on the range, right? It was on the range. Then of course, we spotted relatively equal highs, right? We said it's a relatively REH, relatively equal highs. I would call it a price magnet. It means if the market have created that, therefore the market will be coming back shortly to clear or to trade or to clear the highs, right? And of course, before the market will do that, the market actually cleared these two lows, right? It cleared these two lows. So if the market wants to go up, it has to clear the lows because that lows will be where liquidity will be. So, okay. So the market will be having some liquidity trap around here. So can we call it liquidity trap? So we can call it the market will have to clear this liquidity, right? So liquidity will be resting around there. I mean, by liquidity, I mean money. So there will be enough money here. By money, I mean stop losses. You know, stop loss is the money here. I hope you know that. Of course. So, okay. So the market would like to clear all of that here. And of course, some pending orders or equally are money, right? So all of these are money. If you place a trade, it's money. So you placing the trade is part of liquidity, or let me say you are liquidity. All right. So the market will clear. So the market cleared all of that before going up, right? Okay, guys. So this new high. So why trying to take out so why trying to take out these two relatively equal highs? You notice it form a new high. So new high is a sign of momentum to the upside. So okay, so once you see a new high, of course, it is not a new low, a new high. So, guys, if the market is gaining momentum in a particular direction, it means you have to look for opportunities to take trade in that direction. And of course, we already going upwards. Since the market have given you a new high, you will need to now wait for a retracement, right? I mean a discount. So you wait for the market to give you a discount. So Mr. Kende, I appreciate your response now. You said thank you very much. You understand it now. Okay, that's fine. So I can continue now. So the market giving us a new high is a sign that the market wants to go up, right? But you don't enter the market immediately. So that is one of the trap of new traders. A new high is a sign that the market wants to go up. They enter the market immediately, right? But for old traders, a new high is a sign the market is going up. They don't enter immediately. So one of the traders who wait, the other trader will enter. So you get the difference now. You get the point now. So new traders will jump in, old traders will wait. They are waiting for They are waiting for a discount. So discount means the market should now retrace a little bit. So one of the ways you can get discount is to use your Fibonacci, right? So you draw from the low to the high, you try to get discount. Discount means the market should trade a little bit below 50%. So once the market start trading below 50%, if you watch this area now is a 50%, right? Guys, can you see what I'm doing? I'm trying to give you some detailed analysis here. So this area is 50%. So the market have to retrace up to 50%, right? Most of that takes their discount around 38%. So that's one of the use of Fibonacci retracement, right? It's for the market to retrace. By retrace, I mean it's for the market to give you discount. For market to retrace means for the market to give you discounts, right? That's the meaning. Market to retrace means market to give you discount. So we always wait for retracement. We always wait for discounts. You don't buy until the seller offers you discounts, right? So that's for a buy. For a sell, for the market to retrace, for the market to give you premium, right? So these are some of the terms that makes trading easier, right? So if you want to buy, wait for retracement. That means waiting for discounts. If you want to sell, you wait for retracement. That means waiting for premium. As a seller, you sell best when the market is at the premium price, right? I mean, to sell petrol, if you have a filling station, the best time to sell is when petrol goes up to one. I think I bought 1,350. That's the highest I bought in Port Harcourt, right? Some filling station they were selling at 1,400 per liter. Then, no, not now. So I mean, that's a premium price. That's the best time they were making a lot of money. So if the price is very high, they make a lot of money. So let's come back here. So premium price, that means these areas are areas where you can buy, right? These areas where you can buy. If you watch this area where to buy again, the market tested this level and pew, move up, right? So all everything I've said now, it means Euro USD is going up, right? So I will not take much time to explain this much in other instruments because I think I've given you how to cite market direction. For some of you here, you may want to do a screenshot, right? Just screen grab it. This Euro USD. Fantastic analysis here that you can replicate on other instruments. And of course, then you're doing well. So that being said, you notice the market started moving up, right? Hello, guys. Are you still here? You notice the market started moving up, moving up. Why? Because of the market has actually, okay, I think I can see you, patience there. You say you understand. The gain is to, the thing is to gain understanding. Okay, Ale Bode. I thought it's usually Ola Bode. Yours is Ale Bode. Okay. Ale Bode, you are saying what is different between relatively equal highs and double top? Oh God, they are the same thing. They are the same thing. Okay. So so this is a push to the upside. We got to retracement. A push again. So a push to the upside. Let me do something like this. So from here, the market gave us this much movement to the upside. Then of course it gave us a retracement. But there's a challenge here. The challenge here is that this retracement is a small retracement, right? So that means the market will be hungry enough to give us a big retracement, right? So this retracement is somewhere around 20% retracement, right? So but we are still seeing an upward movement here, right? But then the market is hungry for a very big retracement to the downside, okay? So what we'll likely do is that the market is on an upward trend, so we'll be waiting for an impulse, right? Or a momentum move. So right now that the market have impulsed this much, you wait for the market to retrace very well to get the support. Give us a reason to buy before we can buy, okay? So this level is a support. So it should give us a reason to buy before we can buy. So that will be for Euro USD. Then I'll switch over to GP USD. So I think we did enough time. We use enough time on that Euro USD, but then I'm sure you got some value there. I'm sure you got some value there. So now let's look at GBP USD. Guys, are you with me? GPUSD. Let me look at that my USD index, right? Remember this USD index we analyzed, right? So the remember if the second one close with the bullish as the bullish candlestick, And if you do your candlestick math, by candlestick math, to me, if you join these two bullish candlesticks together, 1 + 1 is simply a mathematics, right? That's the math 101. So if you join these two together, you notice it's engulfed this one. So that's a sign that this level is holding it. Sign that we are seeing some strength increase to the dollar, then we can now utilize those signs. So that sign can actually play out, can even play out on the Euro US, right? So if that sign to play out, it has to crush this low. So if the market breaks this low, there's not be a sell. Don't forget, don't be static on your analysis. The market is dynamic. You also have to be dynamic. Okay. So one of the things most traders do is that they think they know more than the market. No, the market knows more than you. So the market lead, then you follow. That means the market is dynamic, is dynamic. So your analysis has to also be dynamic, because we are not trying to prove point here, we are trying to make money. We are not trying to prove any point, we are trying to make money. So I mean, we are not trying to say we are correct all the time. No, we are just trying to say, hey, I am in profit. So get the difference, okay. I think my internet has been stable for some time now. So I think GPUSD is really quick. So guys, this is GPUSD here. So let me use a naked chart to make it much easier, right? With this one, okay, this okay. So I think we are having a very big dive to the downside. I think I like this move here. I wish I saw it much earlier, but I think the advantage here is that it is trying to take out the opening price for the day, right? So this is good. This is good. So if this candlestick closes bullish, closes bearish, I would like to enter a sell. Yeah, because we are not taking out, we are taking out the opening price. We are taking out the opening price, right? So entering a sell right now would be a more of an aggressive entry, which is still not bad. Now watch carefully. This is GPUSD, guys. Are you with me? So if you look at the left hand side of the chart, you notice that's actually a major support, right, guys? You will not you understand what I'm trying to say, right? That's a major support, right? That the market is trying to, so the market is treating this support, right? Is treating it, is piercing it very well. So guys, if this candlestick closes below the support area, I will jump in with a sell. Okay, I think that analysis will serve for GPS, right? To serve for GPS, even though we saw a break of structure to the upside, yeah, which is a momentum shift to the upside. But guys, guess what? This big move to the downside is actually, sorry, most time when I pause, I'm trying to read. Mo, mo, I'm trying to read your comment when I pause. Okay. So this candlestick closing as a bearish. Of course, it will close by 9, right? Because it's a 1 hour chart. So if you close as a bearish candlestick, then on the democracy day, guys, our place is set, right? I think let's just stop there. But guess what? Remember, we have relatively equal lows here, right? So that would be a price magnet. Don't forget. So this area will be a price magnet. It means if it close bearish below the opening price, then of course your target will be this particular low, because the market will be trying to come down to the relatively equal lows, right? So let me even copy. Uh-oh. Could go now. So let me even copy, right? And then paste. It's not copy. All right. So don't forget, this area is also uh relatively equal low, right? So that's also a price magnet. That's also a price magnet, guys. So this area is another relatively equal lows. So this area is also a price magnet, this one. So it means if the can now if you watch you can see what is happening before our eyes, right? The support is holding it, right? The support is holding it. The support is holding it. So you allow price to lead or to do its thing or to show you the reaction before you enter the market. So that's why most times we don't wait enough to see what the direction the market wants to go. So that is why most times we'll be on negative, we'll be on losses. So you wait and see whether this level that is testing. Remember, I told you it's a strong level, right? And right from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the market has been testing this level, right? Yesterday, see how it tested it, right? It broke it, and today it's trying to test it. So we are saying again, if it's able to close below it, then we might want to take a sell trade, okay? Okay, but guys, if you take a sell trade, then the next target will just be maybe today, tomorrow, or even next week. The market must have to come down to this level to clear this low. So the market will have to come down to level. So if you are selling maybe today, tomorrow, for the reason of a bearish movement to the downside, even by that news of 130 news. All right. So your take profit will have to be at this relatively equal low, right here. Your take profit have to be at this relatively equal low, right? So if you have a reason to sell because of maybe the later movement of today, so let's say because that's one of the challenge here when we analyze in the morning by 8 a.m. We have a lot of activities that happen after 8 a.m. You know, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. There is a lot of activity. So, guys, you may want to forecast and see what may most likely happen. So, if the market trades below this level and close around this level, and of course, due to the news by 130, and of course, we have some reason to sell, this area have to be your take profit level, okay? Because the market will be heading towards this area. Okay, so don't be rushed. So don't be too quick to close. Want to close your profit very fast. Wait until the market boosts through this level. The reason is always set yourself up to make big profit, right? So big profit is what takes care of your stop losses. At the end of the day, you will become a profitable trader. It's a very simple hack, right? Big profit is what take care of. You may want to write it down. Oh yeah. Okay, go and carry your pen now and write it down, right? So big profit is what takes care of your stop losses. Then at the end of the day, you have some profit to play around with or to withdraw. So that makes you a profitable trader. Okay. So guys, I've given you a level here. And of course, now this analysis is just one direction. What about the other direction? The other direction is if this level is strong enough to hold it, as we're saying, right? If this level is strong enough to hold it, okay. So look here, we can see the same thing is happening. So look here, we can see the same thing is happening on the USD index, right? Remember, we said if this candlestick closes as a bullish candlestick, right? So, but if you watch, it's not actually doing that to, you understand the point now. So, if this level is able to hold it, right? I mean, hold it be above this level, then of course we start seeing some reasons to buy. Of course, we have to resume buying. Remember, we said you should not be dynamic, right? You should be dynamic in your analysis, right? Then of course, this becomes our next target to breach, right? This becomes our next target to breach. So this one become our next target, right? This area, and it's also another relatively equal highs, right? So it depends on what happens here. At the end of the day, the market will have to take out these relatively highs. So let me even do something like this. So we have two of them. So this one is actually relatively equal highs, not relatively equal lows. So pardon me, I will have to edit it here. So guys, from the way we're analyzing this thing, we are spending a lot of time, but I'm sure you're getting a lot of value. Okay, deep collect for deep, right, guys? So the market will either take out the relatively equal highs or take out the relatively equal lows. So two of them are magnets. So the question would now be, Emmanuel, which of them will happen first? And I know you want to ask that question. Emmanuel, which of them will happen first? So it depends on what happens on this particular level, right? So this support level. So the market is actually respecting this support level. So this actually a strong support. So we can call it strong support. Strong support. So why we call it strong support, man? That guy is very active for some days now. So we call it a strong support. Just like every man needs a strong support, right? A man is a provider, but that provider needs a strong support. So who is a strong support? Behind every man, there is a who. So guys, so you can see what's happening there, right? Okay. So, but then you don't still rush. You don't rush, right? This is like a very sharp sword. So you wait until the price closes. So guys, let me leave GPUSD, right? USD, they actually rock my world today. Euro USD and GPUSD have been rocking me. So let me leave them. Let me leave them. Let me leave them and run fast. Okay, man, your name is always A1. Okay, wisdom. Wisdom. Say I took a trade on GPS sell. Okay, since I did a market structure on. Okay, you did the analysis on D1 from yesterday. Where can I take as my take profit? Okay, I'm giving you your take profit now. I said take profit is this level, right? Use this level as your take profit. If you're selling, then this becomes your next price magnet. Okay, so use this level, sir. Use that level. Okay. Now let me take another question here. Okay. So let's look at it. So we have done Euro USD GP USD. Let's do USD JPY. USD JPY, guys. So USD JPY. This will be enough, right? Okay. So this is purely a downward trend, right? This is purely a downward trend. H1 time frame, that will make it much easier for us. This is purely a downward trend. What can we deduce here? Okay, I saw Euro JPY yesterday. It was looking very nice. So I would like to go and check it again. So this is purely a downward trend. The market have broken this particular low here, right? So it's already 9 on the dot. So let's see how that candlestick have closed, right? Let's see how it has closed. So that will be GPUSD. So if you watch, it did not close below, rather it closed above, right? It closed above. So I think there is still more to check, right? So you see, keep on checking how the next candlestick. So because the next candlestick will serve as a confirmation of what or of the interpretation of what is happening on this particular candlestick. Okay. Then of course on that Euro JPY, guys. So I'll get into the 9 o'clock hour, right? And the analysis will go into the 1 o'clock, the 9 o'clock hour, because we didn't start exactly 8. Okay, if you don't mind, let's just continue. So I think we have broken this low, right? So we have actually destroyed all the liquidity that is trapped inside all of the internal structure low. So we have a lot of liquidity trapped inside all of this internal structure low, right? So we have a low here, we have another low here, right? So we have a low here. In fact, all of these lows. So the market have sucked all the liquidity trapped inside all of these lows, right? So this big movement to the downside is not just any other movement. It's a movement going to take out this, to grab the money here, grab the money here, grab the money here, grab the money here. So the market is hungry for money. So that's one way to define the market. The market is hungry for money. Oh God, the market needs money more than you. No, we are trading to make money. But the market, the market move in a direction of money. So one of the ways to do analysis is you analyze and follow the direction the market is going, because the market is a bigger which word do I use now? So the market is a bigger trader, something like that. Okay, guys. I think we are making great sense here. So we have taken at this low. If you watch, this low was almost serving as a low for the week, right? So okay. So before today, Thursday, Thursday, this low has been the low of the week. But guess what? We have a new low of the week. So I want to believe this low will be the low, or should I say today's low, because today is just beginning, right? Today's low will be the low of the week. I want to make both to say that. Okay, so therefore I'm giving you a free money on Euro on USDJPY. Free money, guys. Because I'm very sure today's low, it is at this low or today's low will be the low of the week. That means tomorrow will be for a reversal, guys. I mean, the market will actually move up for tomorrow on USDJPY. So take note, carry your pen and paper, write it down. You look out for a buy opportunities for tomorrow because of this kind of move. Remember, Monday low was a very strong and active low for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then Thursday, the market said, no, you cannot be the low. So the market suck out that liquidity there. And of course, it's trying to form a new low. So two things, it is at this low or the low of today. But guess what? Since this is just 9 a.m., guys, this cannot be the low. This may not be the low. So the market may want to dip down a little bit, right? So if the market dip down a little bit, guys, you may want to follow it down with a sell, right? You may not be wrong. You may want to follow it down with a sell. But what I'm trying to say is that once the market forms the low of the day, how do you know the low of the day? Very simple, guys. That low of the day may not exceed this particular, remember the left hand side, right? So the low of the day may not exceed this particular area. It may not exceed this opening price, right? Because that area is support. So that's one way to get the low, right? So you always look at the left hand side. So the market normally respects so you look at the left hand side. So if you look at this left hand side, so we got a low here, right? So the low of today for USJPY may not actually exceed this low that much. I'm telling you, because that's also a strong level that I want to hold the price, right? So after that, we'll be expecting to see this instrument move to the upside and even tomorrow for it to move up. So Thursday low might just be, remember the word might, but just be the low of the week. So if we have the low of the week, guess what? Then from that low, the market will start trading upward, right? For example, we have this high right here. So let me even do the same analysis so that you understand it now. The analysis I did now is called the low analysis, right? So let me even do the analysis for the highs. So if you watch carefully, um, this high, the Tuesday high was looking like the high for the week, right? So what happened? The market destroyed that high to form a new high. So Wednesday high became the high of the week. I'm very sure this Wednesday high will be the high of the whole week, even though today is just Thursday, right? So I'm expecting the market to move down a little bit and move up. So that means the market give us a high and a new high, and that became what the formation is. So also the market give us a low and a new low. So of course, today's low must be the low of the week. Then from there, we'll be expecting movement to the upside. So that therefore, you want to take trade to the upside later today, right? Later today, you want to look for buy opportunities on USJPY or even tomorrow. Okay, that's for you. I'm sure you got some value there. Then let's look at euro. For when I started, I said we are going to spend a lot of time doing currencies, right? So euro JPY, I saw some good movement yesterday. Let's see how those movement is looking like today, right? Okay, it's looking very good, very fantastic here. So let me zoom in so that we can see. Oh God, I love this movement. So this is a very beautiful upward trend right here. The type that you cannot debate, right? Very beautiful, and it has bounced off its support. A very nice support here. I'm telling you. So this is one area. So this is actually a fair value gap right here, and the market bounced up that level. It did that with a bullish engulfing. The moving average clearly finding out my 21 period moving average above my 50 period moving average. Everything is just beautiful, man. It's a very fine trade opportunity, trade idea I can see there. So an upward trend, the market have retraced beautifully on a support, and you can see that support. That support doesn't look at like an ordinary support. That support is actually a strong support there, right? So I think that would be a good area one may want to take a buy trade from, right? So um so this would be a good area to take a buy trade because of why we are rocking the upward trend, guys, and the market is giving us reasons to buy because we have retreat to the downside. Okay, so this is a very good place. one would like to take a trade, right? Okay. So if you can, you may want to take a trade because of the market is actually fanning out carefully, right? So you may want to take a trade there, then of course take a trade and use this as your stop loss. So this will be your stop loss. Your stop loss would be the low of yesterday, right? Then of course times 2 of that distance, trying to target this high becomes your take profit, right? So this one is looking very beautiful, something that one can dive in immediately because of all of the analysis we normally do, right? Right now, the market is clearly looking like it, right? It's not the one that will say, okay, wait until, no, 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 this one is looking like it. So we have a big impulse to the upside. We have a very good retracement to the downside. So even if we use Fibonacci, we draw from a low to a high, right? From a low to a high. You notice the market have retraced more than 50%, right? So that's a good retracement. It has done our 61.8%. It has even gone below 76.8%. Can you imagine that? And this 76.8%, this is the best place to enter the trade. Why? Because this area coincide with my fair value gap, right? So I have a fair value gap right here. That fair value gap is happening on the opening price or on the opening candlestick of yesterday, and that candlestick is a bullish candlestick. So, guys, the opening candlestick of yesterday is bullish, and of course, yesterday turned out to be bullish. Okay, does that look like a coincidence? It means whatever is happening there is a strong movement, guys. So from there, I was able to tap my fair value gap directly from that particular candlestick. So that is able to hold the price, and it did here. And of course, we'll be expecting more movement to the upside. Okay, so the buy is the buy trade is supposed to start from here, but it has already passed. But we can see enter a buy, right? Or you wait for the price to come back here. Anyone side is a buy trade, right? So when you buy, you target the high of yesterday, Then of course you use the low of yesterday as your support. So guys, I think we'd like to draw the curtain here. We've been able to spend more time, right? Because we started a bit late. My number is 09026264507. I would like you to chat with me. Let me know where you're having challenges. You have a small capital, guys. Do it to top up your account, fund your account, put more money into your trading account so that you start trading and doing it. So, guys, Euro JPY is one trade you want to take for today. Don't forget. And it's going to be a buy trade. Put your stop loss. So, my name is Emmanuel Udogu. Signing out for now. Join us again tomorrow for another exciting section. Bye for now.